Design mainly long hair and polisher. And I want to show you a good example of what we call a tornado tangle. And I'm going to apply the polisher today to untangle her mane. And if the product is used on a regular basis, this will be prevented. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the polisher on. I'm not going to be able to bathe her because it's winter right now. And so I'm going to put actually more polisher than is necessary just for regular maintenance, because right now we want to work on detangling this mane. So I'm going to apply a lot right now of the polisher to the dry mane. I'm going to put it all over. And I'm going to put extra on the tornado tangle and really work it in. And then I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes while it absorbs, and I'm going to come back and start to detangle her mane. Okay, these are two brushes from the mainly long hair line. One is the thin brush, which is the detangler brush, and the fatter one is the maintenance brush. So right now I'm going to be using the detangler to start to detangle her mane. Okay, so in the beginning, when you're not using the product on a regular basis and it's the start of treating the hair. So here's the tornado tangle, and what you really have to do in the beginning, and this is a really bad one, I got to tell you, is you just want to be very patient. And you want to just use your fingers first. You can start with the brush at the tips, but because it's so twisted, it's like a puzzle. So you just want to use your patience, and you just want to start unwinding, unknotting it, and detangling. The polisher has made it slippery so that I can slide the hair out instead of breaking it. And like I said, this is going to take some time. So I'm going to slowly just start detangling. If I need more polisher, I will. One piece at a time. See how it's starting to slip right now? And I can slide some of the pieces out. And I've dealt with tornado tangles before, but I can tell you this is one of the worst ones I've had. So just kind of want to loosen it up. The hair is slippery enough so it's going to start to unknot itself. Okay, I'm still detangling it, taking my time. As I said, you'd be very patient. The hair sliding and slipping out of the knots. And you want to do it without breaking or tearing the mane. Okay, I already got one section untangled. It's all twisty, but that's easy. It's already detangled from the main section that had the huge knot. And I'm still just working the polisher in as I'm untwisting and finding where the knots are to just slide them out. Very gently, I'm still untwisting it. Okay, I actually applied a little bit more polisher. I'd rather have too much than not enough and spare any breakage in her mane. And we're really making some progress by untwisting, adding polisher, and knotting. And it's all starting to slide out. Okay, I've untwisted most of it, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the detangler brush and start brushing the tips and working my way up slowly. Again, to prevent breakage and tearing the hair. It's got a good coat of polisher in there. So we got actually one section already detangled. Every time I attempt to detangle these tornado tangles, I don't think I can ever do it. But as soon as I apply the polisher, and we're only about 5 minutes into this, so we're doing good. Again, I'm going to start at the tips and just work up slowly. Untwisting. Here's a twist right here. I'm going to untwist it. I'd added more polisher. Keep untwisting. why they call them tornado tangles. They're like these twisters. Good. So we got another section all the way done. Just flip that over and work on these pieces. Kind of curly from being in the tornado tangle. Okay, we pretty much have worked this tornado tangle out with no hair loss, I've got to say. And if I didn't have the polisher, I really don't know what I would have done. Now, to prevent this from happening, we want to add polisher on a regular basis. Now, it also depends on weather. We've had storms, it's been windy, I was gone for 2 weeks, I did apply some polisher before I left, but it is recommended that when it's stormy, windy weather that you reapply. Keep the hair slippery so it won't tangle up. Now, I did put a coat throughout the mane right now. I'm going to brush it all in. We actually have another storm coming tonight, so I'm going to add a lot of polisher to her mane and her tail and her forelocks to prevent tornado tangles. Once you have it detangled, you go back and you would use the maintenance brush. This is the maintenance brush, and after detangling, on a regular basis, if you take your maintenance brush and if it doesn't go through the mane easily, then that's one indication of knowing you have to add more polisher. Now, this maintenance brush is really great for even brushing the body down. It has flexible bristles, so if I even want to brush some of the dirt off, it's gentle enough. It feels good, it's massaging. Then the other day I had put some polisher in her tail, so let's see how the maintenance brush does. If the maintenance brush goes in nicely, I don't need to add any extra. So here we are. It helps to clean the tail, remove any dirt, shavings, stickers, and it lets you know that there's no knots, and if it goes through, then you don't need any more polisher right now. Maybe tomorrow I'll add some more because we do have a storm and I feel there's enough in there right now. There you go, a wonderful product. I don't know what I would do or what she would do. This is actually my Rocky Mountain horse. Her name is Sedona. I don't know what I would do or what people would do without mainly long hairs, polisher, conditioner, and brushes.